But this Raw after Mania, my opinion, was better than WrestleMania. If not better than WrestleMania overall, it definitely was better than WrestleMania Night 1. No shade.
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. Thought he's gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like she go.
What's up, Lucci Gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. It's my favorite day of the week, y'all. It's Wednesday, and it's time to get into some WWET, okay? I'm going to talk about Raw after WrestleMania. I'm going to talk about this WWE roast, and a few other things. So, if you would like to get into a little tea with me, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. And let's get it. You guys, first of all, let's talk about Monday Night Raw after Mania. Now, I know sometimes I usually recap Friday Night SmackDown and then I go to Monday Night Raw, but since I already talked about WrestleMania in the other video, there's really no point in me going back and talking about stuff that happened before WrestleMania. So, Raw after Mania, we already know that Raw after Mania is always something you don't want to miss, okay? But this Raw after Mania, my opinion, was better than WrestleMania. If not better than WrestleMania overall, it definitely was better than WrestleMania Night 1. No shade. Because Night 1 fell a little flat for me, but Raw after Mania was lit. Okay, so we had John Cena open the show, and of course he wants to be disrespectful. He wants to say that, you know, he's the last real champion. You know, he had the belt on backwards. Like, he was just, of course, being disrespectful. He was telling the fans that they are not smart. They were booing Cody, then cheering Cody, then booing Cody. And, you know, he went on his rant. Y'all know how he's been doing all his promos since he turned heel, basically F the fans and y'all are not smart. But he kept putting emphasis on he's the last real champion. So and he said he's taking the belt with him. So I'm like, are we going to get a new belt in general? Like, what's happening here? But the highlight of the segment was the Viper himself, Randy Orton, out of nowhere with an RKO to John Cena. And he had the belt. Like, I'm so excited for this feud, y'all. I love me some Randy Orton, so I am excited. Like, are we gonna get Randy versus John Cena at Backlash or what? Like, what are we doing here? Like, And I do feel like Cody will eventually get the title back, though. But will Cody be turning heel? The Rock has mentioned that he wanted Cody to turn heel at Elimination Chamber, but Cody said no, so they said not yet. So with Cody turning heel like now, it would actually make sense because the crowd has been flip-flopping on him. They'll boo him 1 minute, cheer him the next minute. So I think it will make more sense for Cody to turn heel now. Like, he has a legit reason. Before, it would have just been out of nowhere, and I don't think the fans would have appreciated it as much. Because I'm a person that always did not want Cody to turn heel. I love him as a babyface. But now that the crowd's been treating him like that, yeah, turn heel. Cuss them out. Bug up on them. What do you mean? Another match of the night, we had Lyra and Becky Lynch put their new tag titles on the line. They had just won the tag titles the night before WrestleMania. They won them from Liv Morgan and Raquel. And they had a rematch on Mania. Now, I thought this match was really good. I cannot stand when people say that Liv Morgan cannot wrestle because she puts on a show every single time. Okay? 8. Okay? And the way that Lyra sold that Oblivion, I don't really care for Lyra, but she ate that little one thing. Okay? So, Liv and Raquel got their tag titles back. Okay? But after the match is really where the chaos began because Becky Lynch turned on Lyra and started knocking the feathers out the bird lady, okay? Like, manhandle slammed her multiple times, like, and everybody was like, what's going on? But I called it. If you were in my, wait, where did I say this at? Was I on the Twitter space or was I on the live? Whatever it was, I called it though. I said Becky is going to turn on her. Becky is definitely going to turn on her. But I didn't think it would be so soon. But yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna skip talking about New Day. Well, Rusev came back during New Day's segment, but other than that, that segment was pretty boring to me. I'm not gonna lie. So Io Sky, she is excited about winning her championship, of course, and she's saying she's the best of the best. And in the middle of her explaining why she's the best of the best, boom, we hear Stephanie Vakir. I hope I'm saying her name right. She's from NXT. I've been seeing clips of her on Twitter for a while. You guys know I don't really watch NXT that much. I just see like the clips on Twitter. But I've been seeing her on Twitter and I've been looking at her like, wow, she's actually really good. But her and Io put on a crazy match. Like their match was so good. Like they ate. I'm not gonna lie. I love their match. They ate. There was no winner. I think that they really did not want to have. I mean, clearly Io was not gonna lose. Like, but Stephanie, she's also their champ. She just had 2 belts at a time, I saw. So I know they don't want either one of them to look weak. So it was a DQ because Roxanne and Julia interfered in the match and they start, getting them, but then Rhea enters to protect her girl Io, and she also lets Io know I'm still coming after that. So I'm wondering how the women's, how Io's like who is Io about to feud with? Because if they have Rhea and Io feuding for the title right now, I feel like that's going to be so dry. Like we just saw that. Like I want somebody else to chase that title from Io, honestly. Okay. So Jey Uso arrives. Okay. And y'all already know he's so excited about becoming champion. He is yeeting away. And I know like a lot of people kind of get tired of it, but when you're watching it on TV, it's completely different than when you're in the building. Like when you're in the actual arena, when Jay is doing that yeet, you want it to keep going. Like I'm not gonna lie, the audience is not wrong for wanting their encores. Like when I have been at the live shows and that yeet is happening, like y'all, it is a completely different feeling in the arena. Like it is like you are at like a Michael Jackson concert or something. Like it is just the momentum in the building, the chaos. Like, and don't come in the comments awesome. You compare him to Michael Jackson? No, no one can compare to Michael Jackson. So shut up. Don't, because I know how y'all be. Shut up. What I'm saying is just like the energy is so high, like it's crazy. That was the first person I thought of to compare to. Okay, but then Sami Zayn's music hits, y'all, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared because Sami was giving Jay his props and how proud he was of him and all that. But then there was a point where they stood up on the ropes and they were yeeting together, and Sami got down before him and he kind of like stood behind Jay, and I was like, oh my gosh, I thought Sami was about to get him. But he didn't. He ended up hugging him. I was like, whoo, okay, but I don't know, y'all. Sami was acting a little too excited and a little too happy. I'm a little scared. I'm not trusting it. Jimmy Uso, he did come out as well and turn up with them. It was like a big celebration, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was frightened in that moment. I thought, cause y'all know I love me some Sami Zayn. I was like, no, Sami Uso, no, don't do it, Sami, don't do it. And he didn't do it. I was like, whoo, okay, cause loud, okay. And also after that segment, okay, so I heard that the people who are overseas, they don't have commercial breaks for Netflix for Monday Night Raw. Well, I don't live overseas, so I have commercial breaks. So when mine came from commercial break, all I saw was Gunther choking out Pat and trying to choke out Michael Cole. So I was confused, like, how did we get here? Like, how did it escalate to this? Like, out of nowhere, like, what's going on? But I guess he didn't like them giving, Jey Uso the props or whatever. And it turned into like this big spectacle of him choking out Pat, and security was coming, and it was a long, drawn out walking him backstage. He coughing, drinking water, all of that. Like it was a big thing. Like I was like, what? Y'all did not have to show that long. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Then we also get Penta versus Dominic Mysterio for the IC title. Now I love me some Penta and I love me some Dominic Mysterio. So I just hate that they have to go against each other. But I do feel like I love watching both of them wrestle, so it is always a happy moment for me. Okay. Oh, we had a return from JD from Judgment Day. Y'all know he was injured. He's been gone. He came out, so he helped Dominic Mysterio retain his IC title against Penta. I thought it was a good match, but you could tell Finn is hating. Finn wasn't even happy to see JD. He was so worried about looking at the IC title like with the stink face. So they I know they trying to prolong it, but we see it coming, baby. We see it coming. Finn is about to turn on the Judgment Day. Okay, I feel it on my chest. I see it happening. Okay, it's a matter of time. Okay, we see it happening, boo. Now this last segment was crazy. I thought it was over with before it was actually over with. Okay, so Seth Rollins comes out, Paul Heyman, and before he can really get any words out, CM Punk music hits and they are brawling down, okay? And then I thought that was the end. Like they started putting like the credits on the screen. So I was like, okay, this is it. Like, and then Roman Reigns music hit. Roman Reigns comes out and starts whooping A. You know what I'm saying? He did a spear to Seth, I believe, and then a Superman punch to, let me look at my notes and make sure I'm saying this right. Yeah, he spears Seth Rollins, Superman punches Paul Heyman, and then as Roman is lining up a spear to Paul Heyman, boom, out of nowhere, someone in a black hoodie spears Roman Reigns, and I'm like, what the? It's Braun Breaker. It's Braun Breaker. So what? Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, like they are about to add someone else to this faction. I already know it. Who do y'all think it will be? Some of my friends, they said they feel like it's going to be Drew McIntyre. I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter thinking a girl will be added. They're thinking Becky Lynch. Because if you remember, Drew McIntyre did a few weeks ago try to link up with Seth. So that would make sense. I'm excited though, y'all. Like, Raw after Mania has me excited. I have not really been this excited for wrestling in a minute. Of course, I always love to watch wrestling, but when I'm just like, oh, I'm so giddy, like Raw after Mania has me feeling like that. Now, let's also talk about this WWE roast. Okay, so over the weekend, I'm not sure what day it was, a WWE roast happened. There's no footage of it for real. There's only minor clips of it that I've been seeing going around on social media, but apparently there were some things said that some people are feeling a type of way about. Like, I did see a clip of Paul Heyman making some insensitive jokes about Hispanic people that people are not feeling in. I was made aware that Nia Jax said a few things about Charlotte Flair. Like, they said the comedian there were saying things about Charlotte Flair's plastic surgery on her face, and Nia Jax said some things like made fun about Charlotte Flair's divorces and saying no one in the locker room really likes her and no one wants her there and all this and that. And people are getting really sensitive about it. But my thing is, like, do you guys not know what a roast is? Like, even if we're cool in real life, when it comes to a roast, I'm heating you. Like, that's just what it is. You can't be sensitive about a roast. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to it. Like, y'all, I'm from Chicago. That's something like, that's like a way we show love. We roasting you. Like, me and my friends, we roast each other all the time. Like, like, girl, your big nose at your big lip, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, they know we don't mean no harm. It's just roasting. So I don't know. Maybe I'm like tough skinned in that way when it comes to like cracking jokes on somebody and roasting them. But a roast is a roast. Like, have you guys ever watched Comedy Central, a roast of so and so? Like, they have your friends come up there and roast you. Like, I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just like insensitive to things like that, so it's not a big deal to me. But apparently people are saying that Charlotte feels a type of way towards Nia Jax. I don't know. They saying that Charlotte Flair unfollowed her. It could also be a setup to a storyline for them to have a feud. Who knows? You never know with WWE, okay? And also I want to talk about something funny I saw earlier. I was on Instagram and I saw Bianca post a video. Like, you guys know how she'll show how she makes her gear, but she was showing like all the work that went into her WrestleMania jacket. First of all, I thought that was so cool that her whole family was there to help her. Like, her and Montez are so cute. I love them. I cannot wait for Montez to get a push. Since everybody be saying WWE be clocking into my stuff, clock into that. But yeah, so I was watching the video of Bianca showing how she made her WrestleMania jacket, and all you see is Naomi in the comments like, yeah, I've been giving you your flowers, call me back. I'm like, Naomi is giving like crazy stalker vibes. Like, I love how she is like really playing up her character. So yeah, you guys, I'm so excited for wrestling right now. I cannot wait to watch Friday Night SmackDown. Like, it's lit. Yeah, let me know. Did y'all think Raw after Mania was better than WrestleMania? Because when I put it on Twitter, a lot of people agree with me. But y'all let me know, my YouTube subscribers. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.